I think we are live on Facebook.
Okay, yeah, sure. Streaming on Facebook already.
Then let me see. I don't want to miss today's recording also. I've been missing others. So correct. So if you're joining us on Facebook, drop in the comments where you're joining us from. And if you are joining us on Zoom, you also want to drop in the comments where you're joining us from. We have Ghana in the house. We have Ghana. We have that's Dorit Rini from Ghana. Hola, you're welcome. Cameroon Hara. Cameroon. Hey, today we are doing Cameroon. I know we're going to have a lot of Cameroon in the house.
I can see them already. I can see them already.
Ngwa, Cameroon, Redmi, Cameroon, Moab, RSD Moab. Yes, you're all welcome. Joy Ebony from Abuja, Enugu, David, Comfort Sunday, Cameroon. So Facebook, Blessing. What do we have on Facebook? Drop in the comments.
The entire Cameroon is here today.
Yeah, they want to hear from their SD also. So drop in the comments where you're watching us from on Zoom, on Facebook.
We have Erica from Uganda. Hi, Erica. Mambo Marilyn, hello. Abe Abetin, hello. Ooh la la.
Kaduna, Delta, fantastic. So, Mercy Jimbo, Blessing Wire, No L. Is
no L. No L. Actually, Noel.
No L. Okay. Well,
that's my girl.
Okay, Noella from Cameroon on Facebook, Roots Suleja. So you guys are welcome to today's show, Meet Your Success Partner. And we're having SD NCHOTU. I hope I pronounce it well. NCHOTU in the house. Ghana speak Pidgin also. So how you did?
We did okay. I did very fine. Very fine.
I know we have. Cameroon. Cameroon has their own Pidgin. They don't learn their own Pidgin language also.
Yeah, we have our own Pidgin, but I think we prefer the Nigerian Pidgin. The accent it does something, you know.
You are putting a lot of fire in Cameroon. Your upline, as the Jane, you guys are doing fantastic. You're doing great. You're doing great in Cameroon. I know Cameroon market is older than Nigeria market.
Yeah, and that's correct.
You guys are crushing it now. The last award you guys had over 50 cars, right?
Yes, we actually had 45 cars.
45 cars.
For the first award, we had 45 cars. The second award, we had 53 cars.
Yes, I'm talking about the second award. You know, I wanted to attend the first, the second, but you know, so many things along the line. One day I'm going to be in Cameroon. I've not been.
I know very soon you're going to be here. We can't wait to have the legendary SD Charles Tambo in Cameroon.
Legendary.
Oh yes. yes.
Thank you for the compliment. But I'm so excited with technology now. We can reach anybody, anywhere, anytime, and hear their story. And so today is not for me. I came on board this business, I think this 18 months ago, and I had a burning why. I was very hungry, and I went from being broke, unable to take care of my family, and now earning in millions now. And so I love helping people get hard from where they are to where they want to be. And that's why I put up this show so that people can learn from the SDs, because many of them, people can learn from those who are successful in the business, not only the SDs now, but those who have been doing the SDs. There are other people who are also successful in the business. We have Diamond 7s, Diamond 6, who are also doing greatly in the business. And so, but for the SDs, many people thought the SDs are magicians. They didn't start as Diamond 1. So I want them to hear first from the SDs how they got to where they are, because the PV to get to become a star director in Long Ridge is 1.5 million PV. So many people thought, how can I get there? Is it possible starting from 60 PV to get to 1.5? So what you have to do for us today is to tell us how you came on board network marketing without mentioning the companies. I don't know if you've joined any other company before.
I did.
Long Beach is the first company. But just tell us what you were doing before, how you came on board network marketing, and how you came on board Long Ridge, and get to where you are. Maybe we'll be talking along the line. Let's hear from you today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, SD Charles Tambo, for inviting me today. And hello, everybody. Hello, everybody from Nigeria, from Cameroon, from Uganda, from Congo, Brazzaville, from Cyprus, from everywhere. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show.
Kingdom
United Kingdom in the house. Hello, shout out to you. Yeah. Shout out to everybody who is here today. Shout out to everybody who's here today, and welcome today. Okay, before Long Ridge, I actually had partnered with 2 other MLM companies. And the first one, we were like one of the top leaders in that company. But trust me, I didn't do my research before popping into MLM. I was coming from a very dark place. I was working for the European Union. And that was like contracts. They come, they go, they come, they go. And at some point, the contracts weren't coming. They weren't coming anymore. And I had to stay home. I think I was like 6 months and I had no job. I had no side business. I had nothing. I had no money. I was practically owing my landlord rent. It was really very, very bad. And then a friend, she started posting on Facebook, like, there's this company where you can earn $5 a day. And I was like, $5 a day, that's good money. And I told her, what's it about? She says, ML, network marketing. I don't think I actually paid attention to network marketing. My stepmom actually had partnered with a lot of network marketing companies, but I didn't pay attention to what she was doing. She didn't even tell us about it. So I didn't really pay attention to what she was doing until I got into network marketing. And then, this lady who told me, who was posting about the $5 a day business, she's actually one of my bigs in school. And I had no choice. When you're big in school, we always give them that respect. And then she just got to me and said, send your money. If you're doing nothing, this is the business and you can earn $5 a day. I was like, okay. And she says, no, you can actually earn more. I was like, okay, I'm ready. I didn't have money. And then she signed me up and then told me, hey, pay my money back by this day. So I sent her money back. And then when I got into the business, that was like my first time in network marketing, and I was so excited about it. But now there was something in the company that actually that ticked me out, and that was compulsory auto ship monthly. Every Monday you had to buy products, and then this company had no head office in Africa. It had none in Cameroon. They were in the US, so we had to buy products. We had to buy from the US, ship to our upline's address in the US. Pay shipping from her address to Nigeria, and then pay shipping from Nigeria to Cameroon. So it was really difficult. Wow. And sometimes you had to wait 3 months. Yes, sometimes you had to wait 3 months to get your products. But while waiting 3 months to get your products, you still have to do your auto ship. Whether you like it or not, in order not to lose your points, you had to buy monthly. And that was about $120 every month. And the higher you go in rank, then the higher the purchase. And at some point, I just got 9 months down the line, I got disappointed, I got tired. And I remember I had to do my MBA, and then my father had actually given me money for my fees. And I took $3,000 off that money that I had to send to school and invested in the business, because because I mean, they had told us, oh no, you have, if you buy, you do this, you buy this, you can sell like this, and you'll get this in this time. So I was like, okay, I can just do business with my school fees and have more and have double and have triple. So I invested that money in the business. Till date, I never got the products, I never got the bonuses. I spent so much money calling the company in the US and I couldn't reach. So I just left it. I was like, no, I'm done with MLM. I'm done. And then my friend introduced me to another one. I tried it for 1 month and the same thing, compulsory authorship. I ran. I said, no, I'm done. I rather go back and job hunt, And then I went back. I was depositing my application to different offices, applying for jobs, And then a friend of mine introduced me to Long Beach. And she was like, oh, in the other company where we were, we have Mama SD2 Jane Taba. She was actually in the same company as well. So she used to partner with it side by side. And then one day she posted that she was going on vacation, on a Long Beach vacation to enjoy herself. That got me. I was like, okay, Long Beach vacation. What is Long Beach? And then I started doing research, but I was like, oh, network. And then I just stayed by. I just stayed. I let it go. And then this my friend, she's actually my best friend. She got to me. She said, Sandy, I know what you can do. Instead of looking for a job, this network marketing thing is not really for me, but I think it's something that you can do. And I know you, when you put your mind on something and you want to make it work, you can make it work in all angles. And she told me, give this thing a try. Give this thing a try. And I kept telling her, oh. And then I wrote to Madam Jane Taba and I told her, I want to know about Long Beach. I'm ready to work. I want to work because, I mean, months without paying my landlord. And I actually had to go through, there was a week that I actually went through. I went through that week without food. Like I didn't have food to eat. And I only had Gary. I had Gary and granola soup. That was all I had. So that was like my last hope. And that day when he was finishing, I was like, what happens to me when I finish this last Gary and soup? What happens to me? How do I lead? How do I even help my younger ones who are looking up to me? How do I move from here? It was really that bad. I was in that bad place. And then I told her, okay, I'm going to get into, let's do Long Beach. I told her, okay, since I brought you to the other company and you also lost money, okay, I'll follow you to Long Beach. Deep inside of me, I think he was trying to do her a favor, but then when we went to the office and then met Madam Jane Taba, she presented the business to us and I really didn't get it. So I just took some products that she gave. She gave me some free products. I took the products, went home, and then I loved the soap. I loved the toothpaste. But I was still thinking like, should I not? Until one day when that thing, when that call came from heaven and said, my daughter, this thing is for you. And then I called another lady, Sylvie, was in the business. I told her, Sylvie, I'm truly, truly, truly ready for Long Beach. And then I didn't have money to go to Douala. I think the office was in Douala. So she sent me money to go to Douala. I went to Douala, went to the office, sat down. And then while Madam Jane was trying to explain the business, I told her, Mama, look, I'm not here for you to explain. Just tell me, how do I make money? I need to make money next week. If this business is truly, truly as good as you say, I need to make money next week because I owe a lot of people. I just want to know, just tell me, tick tack. I don't want to hear the literature. I'm done. It's never marketing, I know. Just tell me, do this and this and you get money next week. And she was like, okay. I said, you said they pay weekly. He says, yeah. I said, okay, tell me what to do. She says, refer and recommend. You love the products, right? I said, yes, I love it. And I had friends who had actually come to my house, use the soap, they loved it. They used the toothpaste, they loved it. And the mosquito repellent, it's amazing. That's one of my favorite products in Long Beach, the mosquito repellent. And she said, okay, just share it with your friends and that's it. I was like, that's it. And I get paid. She says, yes, if they take their pack, just have them giving the student pack, the consumer pack, and you see how much money you make. Just try this first, and then you see how much money you make. So I went back to Yonde. I called my friends because before I had too many friends, and most weekends they come over to my place, and then we would make a lot of noise. Spend the weekend, make a lot of noise. If we have what we call program, we have if someone is inviting us for a party, whatever, we just dress up, show up. That was life then. And then I called them, I told them, things have changed though. I'm no more, you see the old is gone, the new has come. It's another me now. Now, the person you're seeing in front of you now wants to take her life into her hands. I'm not comfortable staying in this same place where I am. I'm not comfortable living this living this misery in the name of life, you know. I told them this is the business. And the moment I mentioned it, they say, you again, network marketing. I told them, I told them this one is different. And they're like, no, every time you go to a network marketing company, you pull us, we put money and we don't get anything. I said, this one is different. I had done my research. And what I realized was Long Beach has fast consumable products. I told them these are things that whether you like it or not, you're going to buy them. You'll still reorder. You'll buy them. And this is not actually asking us to buy and sell, because the other companies where I pulled my friends to, we forcefully had to sell products, because you had to do auto ship every month for about $120. That was like 60,000, 70,000. And then the higher you go, the higher the amount. I told them this is different. And then they were like, no. A few of them said, okay, Sandy, this is our last try because we trust you. And of course, since you said that soap that we use in your bathroom is from Long Beach, we love the soap. So why not switch to our brand if that's what it takes? And so I had about 10 of my friends who signed up the first week. And when they signed up, I just folded my arms, crossed my legs, and I was waiting for my bonuses. Like, if I don't see the bonuses, I was going to kill Madam Jane Taba. And then
like money.
Yes. I'm like, if I don't see my bonuses, I will kill that woman. You know, at that point, I wasn't even saying Madam Jane. I was saying, that woman, I will kill you. Let me not see my money. She will hear me. She will know that an angry girl, a hungry girl is an angry girl. And then we didn't have the banking system we have now. So you actually have to go sign your bonuses in the office on paper. And then a message came from the office and said I had bonuses. And I was like, huh? So this thing is true. So when I reached out to her and my upline, told my upline, hey, I have this news that I have bonuses in the office. She says, but let's go and check now. I'm like, okay, if I have to pay transfer from Yaoundé to Douala, I don't see money. I swear I'll kill that woman. Just start to wait for me. And then luckily went to the office, and then I had 75,000 francs saved. That's about $160 in 1 week. Ha! That was the beginning of my, that was the beginning for me. And then I was like, this money is mine? They said, yes. I'm like, 75,000 francs in 1 week. That's something. I've never had that before. 1 week. In a month, I'll make about $500 in the month. But then I had 75,000 in 1 week. That means in 4 weeks, if I keep doing what I'm doing, in 4 weeks, I'll have more. I'm like, okay, you know what? So I called my friends who were in Douala and I told them, hey, let's go out and have lunch. And they knew that I was broke at the moment. And then the restaurant, I told them, let's go have lunch. It's very expensive. It's a slightly expensive restaurant in Bonaparte, one of the posh quarters we have in Douala. And they were like, you want to offer us lunch? I'm like, yes, lunch. There. I'm like, yes. And then we went to the restaurant, and then I told them, order what you want to order, eat what you want to eat. There's money. Long Beach has paid me. They didn't believe me. And it's only later they told me amongst them, they were doing text messages to ask each other, how much do you have? How much do you have? Because this one, she can make us eat here. So this one, she can have us eat here, and then it sees our phone because she won't be able to pay the bill. So how much do you have? And make sure that you're eating what you're ordering. Make sure you have the money in your purse. So if she doesn't pay, we can pay. So we ate, we finished, we had desserts, and then I paid. And for the first time in my life, I gave tips. That was a ticky factor for all my friends. Like, this one gave tips. Okay, she said, then they started asking, Sandy, tell me where did you get money? I'm like, I told you guys Long Beach paid me. And I showed them the paper I signed from the office with the money. And then I had all my friends like, okay, we want to know more about Long Beach. I didn't know what to tell them about Long Beach because I didn't even understand the business. All I knew was, you refer to others, they take their code, Long Beach pays you. That's all I knew. I didn't know about performance. I didn't know anything about them. I didn't know. And then I took them to the office. The office wasn't far from the restaurant. That was very smart of me. I just took them to eat somewhere near the office. And then we just strolled to the office. And then we had Madam Jane was there. And then we had Dr. Chia. He's not with us today. He too was there. And then they presented the business to my friends. And we were like, with $50, you can start your business. 25,000. Then it was 25,000 francs CFA for the student park. You can start your business. You can actually own your business with that park. And they were like, okay, we like the soap because we've used it in our home. We have used the toothpaste, it's nice, pants liners. These are things that we all use. And that's how some of my friends came on board. Those who went to eat with me, they came on board. The next week they came, they signed up, and then the only thing we knew about the business was refer, recommend, and earn. We didn't want to know about the rest of the, since we're making the combo bonuses, we're fine with it. That's all we knew about it. We didn't take, we're so broke, we're so hungry that we just needed to make money as fast as possible. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And then another thing that ticked me about Long Beach was a picture of a car award ceremony I saw. In Nigeria, there was a car award ceremony, and I saw a young girl. I think her name is Sifon. She had a car keys, and I was like, if this young girl can have a car, then how about me? I need a car. Most times she go for our school meetings. Most of our friends who had rich parents, they had bought them cars, and so they come to the meeting. They're actually their car keys are jingling in their hands, and they have to let the keys fall so that you realize that okay, they have car keys. Well, they're jealousy. So that ticked me. Like, I wanted to have these things. Okay, there's the Long Beach gift cars. I wanted to have a car. I saw the house checks. I saw the trips. Those things ticked me. And then from there, I started preaching. Everywhere I was going to, I was preaching Long Beach. It was Long Beach, Long Beach, Long Beach. And 4 months down the line, we had a US trip. 4 months down the line, I qualified for that trip to the US, which I did not believe that I qualified. 4 months qualified for a trip in the US. I was like, so all those my friends were in the US doing me shakara, so I'll go and meet them. And then wow. The manager told me there was an option, since it was just Madam Jane and I who qualified for the trip. Like, you either want to go or you want to take your money. And then since I had a lot of debts, I told them, no, I'd rather take my money. If I can qualify for a trip in 4 months, it means I can qualify for other trips to come. So I'd rather take the money and pay off my debts and be debt free. So I took the money, paid off all my debts. And then the 5th month, I qualified for China. And then 9 months later, I qualified for my first car in 9 months. And since then, it's been glory to glory. And the good thing about it is that it's not my effort alone. The people that came onto the platform, people that I referred and recommended to, they're duplicating until we started having leaders, we started having people with the same vision like me. The truth is that it's not everybody who comes onto the platform who has the same vision as you. But you know what? Every day of my life, I kept going out and recruiting like I just started a business, because I told myself I want to have another Sandrine in the business, in my team. I just needed to have another me. I needed to have another person who's hungry. So let me
just pause you a little. I know this story is touching. It is a mind-blowing story. I just want to remind the team here, the people here, that we have a culture here. If there's anything you are getting from what she's saying, drop it in the comments. Any team, any tip, any take home from her story, from what she's saying, drop that in the comment. You heard, there are some strategies she's sharing with us with her story. When she got her first alert, she did something. She took her friends out. So when you have your first money, what do you do with it?
Take your friends out. Take your friends out.
And she took the friends out somewhere closer to the office, so that when they are done, they can also go sign up. Another strategy. So those of us who are closer to Long Beach office, make sure you are taking note of that. Make use of what you have. And when people are interested in the business, don't waste time. Go close the deal. Close the deal quickly. Then you mention something, you recruit like never before. You go all out. You make sure that you're going out all the time, looking for someone like you who will come do the business. I hope you take note of that. I hope you guys are taking notes. Drop it in the comments so that you can remember it as we go along. So continue.
So there's just that's in my story so far in Long Beach, and I came in 2016, and I'm really happy because I have a team of over 4,000 people. I have a team of over 4,000 people scattered all over the world. But trust me, the other day when I was checking my back office to see how many people I personally have sponsored in the business, they're not up to 100. There are not up to 100 people that I personally have sponsored into the business, but I have a team of 4,000, over 4,000 members scattered all over the world. That's the beauty of our long reach platform. That's one of the things that also got me seated in long reach, or deeply rooted that got me to deep root myself in long reach, the fact that you don't have to recruit the entire world. You only have to recruit 3. And you teach your 3 to do 3, and you help your 3 to get their 3. It goes on and it goes on. So as they duplicate and you grow a team, you can actually go for vacation in some years, I mean like 2-3 years down the lane, you can actually go for vacation a whole month and you will still earn. The long reach taught me 2 things. There's so many things. There are 2 main important things that I learned in the business. The 2 main sources of money. And the first one is people.
Oh, yeah.
The first one is people and your money at work. People at work and your money at work. That's what I live with every day. People at work and your money at work. That's one of the things that differentiates the long reach platform, or MLM, multi-level marketing business, from the traditional businesses that we have. People at work and money at work. Your people are your wealth. Your team members are your wealth. And of course, your money too. Just like every other business, you need to invest. Your money is going to duplicate. The money that you invest in long reach at the start is going to give you 7-8 figures down the road if you follow due process in this business. So that has been my story. It's 4 years today on the long reach platform, and I cannot count how many trips I've qualified for. There are lots of trips. I don't think I've missed a trip, and in total I have qualified for 11 car fund from long reach. And long reach doesn't force you with a car. Long reach gives you your money. So in total, I have 11 car funds from long reach, and 2 scholarships. And I'm an SD in long reach, which means, for those who are not long reach members who are watching, and a star director in long reach is actually a shareholder inside the board of directors with long reach international. So one thing I told myself was, before I get to 35, I would actually love to own my own house. I mean, long reach let me dream. I told myself, I'm giving myself 5 years in the business. 5 years lets me dream.
Repeat that.
Dreams that add value. Long reach let me dreams, and dreams
let you dream.
Exactly.
There are certain things, there are certain companies you belong to, there are certain businesses you do, there are certain jobs you do, you don't dream big, because there's no room for you to dream there. But since I joined Long Reach, if you look at my timeline, you know what I've been dreaming about. Big dreams, big ones.
I saw your jet and I wrote it down. I'm like, okay. I need to own a bird too. I'm like, okay, I need to own a bird like this too someday. So long reach actually lets you dream. And no matter how big your dreams are, trust me, they are valid. If you follow due process and get to work on the long reach platform, you will achieve everything you put your mind to it. I told myself I have 5 to 10 years to get a house from Long Reach. But in 4 years in Long Reach, I'm a proud landlady with houses scattered in different parts of Cameroon, courtesy of my bonuses from Long Reach. From that homeless girl that I was, today I own houses. From that girl, we used to look at those who had traveled, and it was like a whole dream. I was always planning to come to Nigeria and take like 1,000 pictures and post throughout the year so that I can confuse my audience, so they wouldn't know whether I just traveled or it was that trip, but I could never afford it. I could never actually raise the money to go to Nigeria. Today, I fly the world on business class anytime I want. Like, if I want to go on vacation anywhere, I don't have to blink. I just have to get my ticket, get my visa, and I'm off. And from that girl who couldn't do anything for people, today I have my organization. Today I have my foundation, the NCHOTU Foundation, where I am the sole fund provider. I'm the sole fund provider for that foundation. I actually use the foundation as a give back project to support and to help the women and children who have been affected with the crisis in Cameroon. I fund that project fully, and that's only because I'm able to make some good money from Long Beach. That's because I partner with this platform, and this platform is giving me something. It's giving me some very good money weekly that allows me to carry out my philanthropy duties without blinking. So,
wow, tough one, big story. I hope you guys had value from this story. I hope you learned a lot. Is many of us who are star directors have a story to tell. So this is someone who was broke,
very, very broke.
unable to pay a rent, and now owning houses and traveling the world, courtesy this business. Now, just
and
tell
the beauty of it is also that you can touch lives. Like in my team, you find young girls, you find women who could barely feed, but today you find them doing charity. Today you find them raising teams. You see that their lives has changed from the point where they were to a beautiful place today. And then because of the same language, they are doing a lot of charity. Oh, I love my team members. I love the shout out to all my team members because we know how to give. As God blessed us through language, we are blessing people day in, day out. We know how to give.
Yeah. You're in Longbridge, you're not giving, you're not in the spirit of the business because
not at all.
You need to give. So I know you've read a lot how you were started and got to where you are, the things you did. Just tell us. You mentioned people, you mentioned money. I know people is the ultimate of this business. If you don't know how to build people, you don't have good relationship with people, there's no way you can build this business. So give us, if a new person is coming on board this business, but there's something that before that, there's something you mentioned that you didn't even know anything about the business. You don't know jack, but you went all in. You were doing the necessary thing. What was the necessary thing? It's just income producing activity. Use the product, tell your friends about it, let them tell their friends and come join the business. That was just the basic thing, and you went into action. But
yes,
we have people who want to know everything before they will start doing the business. I tell them, you're just wasting time, guy. Wasting
wrong
time.
process.
I was very hungry also. So I went all hard doing the activities that will give me money. If you need money, see somebody's story, learn from this story, guys, and go build your business. But tell us, what are the few things, what will you tell a new person who is just coming on board the business? Just give us some tea.
To a new person coming on board the business.
Hold on, we'll talk about a new person who is just coming on board Longbridge, and those who are already in the business, who are feeling things are not working for them. Were there time you had such feeling? How did you cope?
For those who are coming into the business, I will tell you, the business is very sweet. It's easy, but it's not easy. The one thing that keeps you going is you getting trained. Never ever miss a training. You never know everything, and you can never know everything in one sitting. Never ever miss a training. Get trained. There's a lot of material on the internet. There's a lot of material on Google, on YouTube, on Facebook. Read. You need to read. Before you hop into the language platform, try to do some research as well. But do not try to understand everything before you get onto the platform. Do not try to understand everything on one sitting. You're wasting time, and time is money. Language says switch your brand, refer and recommend, and you get this as easy as that. Every day, we all do referrals. We do referrals in our daily lives, and we don't get paid. You refer your friends to your hairdresser, you refer your friends to your designer. Or recently I told my designer, I'm not sending any more person to you if you don't give me referral bonus. For a client I send to you to do a dress for you, have to pay me because I do this thing for free for you. And she's like, oh, I thought that is long reach. If you refer your friends to Longreach toothpaste, Longreach products on the platform, and the person gets a code from Longreach pays you because you're brought in a new consumer or a new partner. So to those who are coming in, do not expect to know everything before you come. You're wasting time. The business works. It has been tested and approved. You can see it from us. If you get to the internet and just type Longreach, you see so many success stories from your African brothers and sisters. That's more important, because there's something there's something, I don't know whether it's correct or not, but it's something I believe in. If it doesn't work, if a business doesn't work in Nigeria, it's not going to work in any other part of Africa. Any business, yes. yes. If it doesn't work in Nigeria, if you don't see whatever platform that you want to partner with in working in Nigeria, run. Yes, do run. And we're going to see Longreach working. The car picture that I saw was from Nigeria. So if it works in Nigeria, then it's going to work in Cameroon. Then we can make it happen, and that's it. So those who are coming in, be open-minded, be ready to learn, and be ready to transmit whatever you've learned to the people that you bring into the business. That's how you're going to successfully grow a team of leaders, by transferring knowledge that you acquire to your team members. And then for those who are already in the business, trust me, there are days when I wanted to give up. In my journey, there was a week where I made 0 francs CFA, like I didn't make any money. And that was enough to tell me, you know what, my dear, run away. You have had what you've had. Now you can take off. But I told myself, I sat down and I looked at myself and asked myself, how much effort did I put in? I asked myself the question, and the answer was 0. That week I didn't put in anything. That month I didn't even put anything. I was just comfortable that I had earned some few money in the beginning. But that is not enough. You know, I tell my team members every day that if you're earning $200 a week, $300 a week, $500 a week, that's chicken change. There's much more money ahead. Keep building. As you keep building, as you're building and going, there are times when you'll be discouraged. Go back to the drawing board and ask yourself why you partner with the business in the first place. Have you achieved that dream of yours? The reason why you came onto the platform, have you achieved it? Are you close to it? If you're not close to it, go back and start every day in the business, every week in the business, or every time they launch an incentive. I just go back from square one. I start all over. I start my business all over again, as if I'm a diamond one or a pre-diamond, or as if I just came into the business. I keep recruiting. There are millions of people.
That's where I am diamond one now. I told leaders in the group that I'm diamond one. I've gone back to zone 1. Always be in zone 1.
Zone 1, exactly. Exactly. So I always start my business back as if I just started a business. You know, my team members will ask me, why SD? You're a state director. You should not be hustling like us. You know, I tell them no. It's a monkey see, monkey do business. If I sit down and I'm comfortable, you guys will sit down and you're comfortable, but I will not have the satisfaction, because as a leader, your greatest satisfaction is when your team members, everybody is succeeding. Imagine a Thursday where everybody's posting their weekly bonuses, everybody's happy, you know, everybody's succeeding, people are changing ranks, people are, excuse me.
Sorry.
I didn't bring my cup, so.
No problem.
When people are succeeding, it gives you joy, so much joy. You know, whatever your team members see you do is what they would do. So I just hustle like a pre-diamond. I get on the street. I'm online prospecting every single day, sharing different links, doing trainings in groups. So if you're in the business and there's a point where you're discouraged, trust me, we all went through that point. But if we had given up, I don't think I would have had what I have today. I would be where I am today in Longreach. Never ever give up. Your dreams are valid. Whatever you've written down for yourself that you want to achieve from Longreach, you can actually achieve that if you follow process. There's a whole process to follow in this business. You cannot skip one step. there's going to be, you know, our life plan is as straight as a line. But truly, it's like a graph. There are going to be high times and low times. There are going to be times where you're going to be discouraged, you will drop down, you won't earn any money, your team members will not be, you will lose every team member of yours, they will not be active, they will not do any activity, you won't see any PV the week, but keep going. Just start all over every day as if you just joined the business. And before you know it, you will be successfully making some stable income weekly, or at least you have leaders in your team who are making stable income. And note that as you help your team members to earn, so you are going to earn as well, and you're going to earn more. So the secret one of the secrets to the business is help your team members to earn. Don't give up no matter what. No matter how dark the days goes, do not give up. Do not give up. We all went through that. There are weeks that I earned 0 francs CFA. There are weeks that I earned 100 francs CFA. I earned 384 francs. I earned 1,000, 10,000. That was enough to discourage me. And of course, and the greatest, the ticking part of my giving up is when my family was not supportive of the long reach business. Trust me, when I partner in this business, I would even give free products to my family members just so that they can come onto the platform. Some of them took their products and consumed. Some took their products and did not consume, put it in their cupboards and said, it's Chinese. You know, they did not consume the products even. And then I actually remember that a very close family member of mine told me, you know, these things, they come and they go. Just go and look for internship somewhere. That I cried that day because I said, I don't see this thing. I don't see you doing anything in this business. That was one periods when I was really low. Like, I don't see you doing anything. I don't see you having anything, you know, just go and look for internship somewhere. Even if they give you $100 a month, it's not bad. You're going to get something better. But these things, you see, and she called it these things, you know, these things. And just because I had too many people were by the side waiting for me to fail so that they can tell me, I told you so. That was one motivating factor. Like, I had no reason to give up. I could not give up for myself first. And then secondly, for those who are waiting for me to fail, I was going to show them that this business is worth it. It's amazing. It's an amazing platform. And it's a platform where everybody who has common sense should be a partner to. I always say that to my family members.
Yo,
no matter what.
The storm, am I right?
Pardon?
They call you the storm.
Yes.
Why they call you that?
You know, Long Reach started in Africa, in Cameroon. And I came into the business, I think about 5 years after we had Long Reach in Cameroon. And not many people knew about Long Reach before. But then, like Madame Taba, SD Taba says, when I came into Long Reach, the day I came into Long Reach, I changed the face of the business. Long Reach became very popular. I brought in more young people. And I did what she always says, I did what she could not do. She says in 1 year, she says in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years, I did what she could not do in 5 years. What she could not do in 5 years, that I changed the face of the business. So I think that's where the name The Storm comes, because I came and I disrupted the system. Yes.
Wow. The yard. So it's good that we have disruptors talking to each other now.
And we have many more in Cameroon.
Yeah?
Who have done what I did not do.
So thank you very much for the time. Thank you for being on this show. I believe a lot of people have learned today from you. Keep adding value, keep sharing your story. Story sells, far tells. That's what I tell people. One of the things that made me to get to where I am so fast is the stories. It's the stories. Many people are afraid to share their story because they don't want people to feel somehow. Man, I'm going to tell you that when you share your story, people will feel where you're coming from and they want to do business with you. So thank you for being part of this show. And I want you to greet my people in Cameroon.
They're watching.
I will stop Cameroon. I'll stop Cameroon. Thank
Cameroon,
you very
be
much.
ready for SG Charles Campbell We're working on something. He's going to be here very, 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 very soon.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming online. Drop in the comments if you had value. Show some love to NCHOTU. NCHOTU. I like that part of the name. That's why I chose it. Show some love to our SD today. Drop some heart in the comments. Drop some heart on Facebook. If you're not on the group, join the Facebook group. There's a lot of value we are sharing on that group, the Global Boss Network. Join the group. So add your team members there. It is a safe net for them to learn from the HESDs and other things that will help them grow their business. And so once again, let me leave you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my SD, for having me here. And to everybody who's watching, do not give up. Do not give up. SD5 is the goal. Do not give up. SD5 is the goal.
Okay. Yeah. And